We wrap things up with our Ag Innovations Report. Here's our Grow co-host, Marilyn Barnett.
Well, Ag Innovations, there's so much going on, and here at Ag Excel in Kearney, they are doing just that. So explain really what this is. This is something that really helps the producer when they're out in the field applying fertilizer, for instance, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it does. This is called our GX7 Flow product, and what this does is basically monitors what's being applied out in the field. So a lot of times when the farmer's driving his tractor, he's putting down liquid fertilizer. It could be, like we said, strip tilling or side dressing. A lot of times a row might get plugged. 2 rows might get plugged, and he's not sure what's going on back there. He's got a lot of other things that he's got to control. So what we did is we designed a system that will have a flow meter on every single row, and that flow meter gathers the information and wirelessly transmits it to an iPad that goes in his cab. And what we're doing is we're tracking gallons per minute per row, ounces per minute per row, ensuring that every row is flowing. So when a row does plug, it drops down and shows him and alerts him immediately.
That's the red right there.
That's right, that's the red.
Okay.
And then we're also using GPS coordinates to track where in the field he's applying the liquid, which is critical because what we're going to do with that data is we're going to overlay that with yield monitors to show where the liquid was placed. And then when he harvests, he can overlay that and say, well, that liquid worked pretty good, or it didn't, or tell where it didn't apply and see the results of that.
And you're also, these results too, down the line, you can envision the EPA getting involved in this too, so you're really kind of on top of that as well.
That's a really good point, because we envision down the road that the EPA is going to want to know how much you put, where'd you put it, are you sure you put that amount, and why did you put that amount? And that's what this app does. It carries all that data, stores it, and then it supplies it for the end user, so that when they need that information, they can show not only how much they put, they can show where they put it, because we're tracking that with GPS coordinates, and we can track when it was applied. So there's a lot of good benefit to the data that we're gathering from this app.
The maintenance on this kind of stuff, you know, a lot of farmers might wonder, that could be a little intimidating, you know, is that easy?
That's our goal, is to make sure that the data that we're compiling for them, that we take that information and we build the reports for them so that it's easy on them, so that they're not having to, well, I got this information, what do I do with it now? Well, here's some canned reports that we can have for you, ready, prepared so that they can have it when they need it.
So you make it easy.
Yes.
Okay. And remember, if you have any questions, Ag Excel, you can also go to our website, nebraska.tv. We'll have information right there for you as well.
Do you know some great Nebraska farm families or some outstanding youth involved in agriculture? Well, we would like to know about them. Email us grow@nebraska.tv to nominate them for our monthly awards. And we'll see you back here again next Sunday night.